Good morning, everybody. This is Todd with the Forex Nitty Gritty Insiders daily video for the middle of the week here. Hopefully things are going well for you. We are seeing a lot of choppy markets, choppy movements. But again, we've talked about in the past couple days that is what we're going to see happening with the market, with the news that's coming out. Today, as far as news comes out, we have the ADP non-farm employment changes. It came out at 162,000. The forecast was 145,000. Better than the forecast, but still lower than what the previous was. In fact, as we look at the trend of employment, we see that generally it's positive, but not improving the way that we'd like to see it. It just kind of flat and really not doing a lot. So this is kind of a precursor to what we are going to see happening on the Friday's non-farm payroll, the governmental report. We'll see if it's positive also. Today we also have the ISM non-manufacturing PMI coming out. And again, holiday in Germany and in China today. So we've got two things happening that we want to be somewhat aware of that can cause some added volatility. Now tomorrow it kind of starts the bigger announcements coming out, where we have official bank rate for the pound. We've got the ECB press conference and minimum bid rate for the euro. We've got FOMC meeting minutes for the U.S. and then in Japan, tentatively they've got their overnight call rate and monetary policy statement. So big day, three significant types of reports that are coming out with those currencies, and so we want to be aware of the fact that that's coming out. Now, when we talk about trading the simple trading method, we all know that we look for several things, and one of those things is for the price to move up and come back and test support. So we can see here that the price, and if we look at the moving average, it was moving down, eventually broke through there, then just kind of was moving flat. We had a nice move up. It came back to settle right on this area of support. Now, the highest high of the last three is what we want to look for. And so let's put on here a little line, and we're going to say that we had a close of these. So our entry would be at 1.0360. As we move forward on this, you can see we would have had an entry right in here. Now our stop loss would have been just below the most recent low. Now we might have targeted somewhere up, in this range for part of our position, or whatever it might be. We're going to look for those types of moves, and you can see that we moved up and gotten taken out here. Once we see that movement and we see the trend starting to develop, we can look for other areas where it pulls back to some type of support or resistance in anticipation we're going to get some type of a movement up. Now, as it moves up and down, this is a 5-minute chart of the Aussie dollar. We're going to see those movements all over the place for that simple trading method. And whether it's a 5-minute, 15, hourly chart, whatever it might be, we can look for those opportunities when the market sets up properly for us. So on a 1-hour chart, I'm going to just run through really quickly. On the Aussie dollar, we'd like to see it pull back up towards some type of resistance here. Right now it's just kind of moving flat. Euro dollar, we're kind of just chopping sideways. US Swiss franc, kind of getting a bounce up off of this. We would have had an entry maybe right in here based off of this coming up. Pound dollar. A little bit of a move up, maybe an entry down in here somewhere, but not real deliberate in its movements. Oh, nice spike up on the US Japanese yen. And US CAD, nice move up. Now, remember, we're really looking for the deliberate market movements, and we're not seeing them at this point really on anything. And so take some time to review that. Make sure you understand your rules for entering and exiting a trade. Make sure that you are comfortable with the fact that the movements are happening and that they are meeting the criteria needed in order to enter into those positions. So practice with that, and if you have questions, let me know. We'll be back tomorrow to see how these interest rate announcements start to impact the market. And until then, trade well, and we'll talk to you soon.